Welcome to Real Talk with Reginald D. I'm your host, Reginald D. On today's episode, we're going to talk about rebuilding your life. I want to talk to the person that feels like their life is not going anywhere. I want to talk to the person that feels like they've been down too long and there is no hope in sight. I want to talk to the person that wants to be better and want more for their life, but can't seem to get there. I'm here to tell you that there is hope. You can rebuild your life. It's time to rebuild your life. Now, the definition of rebuild means to build something again after it's been damaged or destroyed. Believe it or not, everybody has been damaged by something in their lives. All they see is what they're going through, which makes them feel alone and on an island by themselves. Now, you have to understand that everybody has been damaged, but a lot of people choose not to stay damaged. They choose to rebuild their lives. That's what you have to come to grips with. You got to first understand that you've been damaged, and then you got to use your strength to rebuild your life. You got to intentionally and actively make changes in your life to create a better version of you. You got to improve your mindset, your lifestyle, and relationships. You got to make sure that they all align with what you desire for your life and your future. That's the only way you're going to rebuild your life. You have to embrace change. You have to choose to make positive changes in your life in order to rebuild your life. Let me ask you this. Why have you allowed yourself to be down so long? It's time for you to get rid of the things that don't serve you. So many people are so busy trying to restore their life instead of rebuilding it. And they probably don't know the difference. See, when you restore something, it means that you are simply bringing it back to a former position or condition. Do you want to go back to where you come from? Do you want to go back to the things that damage you? Do you want to be damaged all over again, or do you want to rebuild your life and make it the way it's supposed to be? In order to rebuild your life, you got to put your mind on some different stuff. You got to think a whole different way about things. First, you got to reflect. Reflect on the things that got you to this lowest point in your life and understand that you can't go back there. Then you got to understand your value so you can understand what you deserve. You are way too valuable to be in the place you are in right now. Your life is being underserved, and it's time to rebuild it. Have the courage to change this thing. And when you're rebuilding your life, you got to keep check on yourself. That way you can gauge your progress. It's time for you to rebuild your life so you can rewrite your story. It's time to start running from yourself and give to yourself. You got to start addressing your needs. Go after what makes you happy, man. Go after your passion. I need you to realize no matter where you are in life, no matter how bad it seems, you have a chance to rebuild your life the way you want it all this time. You got to understand that the chance is yours. What are you waiting on? Are you going to live with a damaged life that will eventually destroy you? Or will you rebuild and live it the way it's supposed to be lived? God gave you this life because he knew that you were strong enough to live it. Let me tell you something about being rock bottom. Being rock bottom can become the solid foundation when it comes to rebuilding your life. You have nowhere else to go but up. It's time to rebuild your life. You are not what other people did to you. You have to destroy your old self in order to rebuild a better you. In order for someone to rebuild a building, they first got to destroy the old building. That's it. I need you to know that you have to rebuild yourself from within. Every strength, every experience, every emotion has to be put in order to rebuild your life. Listen, real talk. A person don't know what they are made of until they have been broken for some time. Being broken gives you the ability to rebuild your life. I get it. It seems like all you do is struggle. But you got to understand that your struggle is showing you what you're really made of. This life is not meant to be easy. People that have it easy don't understand toughness. So my advice to you is don't look to them. Look at the person in the mirror that's been battle tested and still standing through it all. That person is you. Then you have to do what Psalms 121 verse 1 says. It says, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills from which cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. That's all the help you need, you and God. The quicker you make the decision to rebuild your life, the quicker your life will change. Most people stay stuck in life because they either don't believe or they are too lazy to want better for their life. You got to understand that you got to apply yourself to better yourself. Rebuild your life and be a better man. Be a better woman. That's what you need to strive for. Don't look for people to help you when you're in the process of rebuilding your life. Once you rebuild your life, the right person will eventually find you. I remember a time I had to rebuild my life. I literally didn't have anything but a few clothes, which I could put them all in one suitcase. But how I came out of it, I first trusted God to give me the strength to help me rebuild myself. Then I began to nurture my strengths instead of my weaknesses. And I had to embrace my situation no matter how bad it was. Once I understood the situation I was in and came to grips with it, I was able to change it and rebuild my life. I dare you to try one more time to succeed in this thing called life. Try it again. It's time to rebuild your life. I also need you to realize this. Sometimes you have to break yourself fully in order to rebuild fully. You have what it takes to transform your life. You just got to have the guts to do it. You got to trust your struggle. Rebuilding your life will not be easy, but you got to trust the process if you want to reap the reward and the benefits for your life. It's time to rebuild a better you. Stop making excuses and start making changes when it comes to your life. That's called maturity. When you are mature in life, there are 3 things you need to do when it comes to situations or problems in your life. You either accept it, change it, or you leave it. If you can't accept something, then you got to change it. And if you can't change it, then you must leave it. Sometimes that could be tough, but we're talking about rebuilding your life here. So some things are just necessary. You have to understand that in this moment of your life, it's critical that you stay focused. Not only focus on your dreams and goals, but also focus on the side of what you're not going to do. When you focus on what you're not going to do, then it will automatically focus you on what to do. I need you to understand that there are some good things going in your life. You just won't let them reveal itself because you're too focused on the negative things that happen to you. In order for you to get over it, you got to incorporate the so what attitude in your life. You have to say, so what if this person hurt me? So what? I'm down right now. So what? I'm in a fight and being challenged right now. If you incorporate the so what attitude, so what will lead you to your guess what? You need to say, I may have been hurt by some people, but guess what? I'm going to rise above it. I may be down right now, but guess what? I'm coming up. You have to say to yourself that I might be in this fight right now, but guess what? I will win regardless, no matter what. Because guess what? It's my time now. I'm going to leave you with this. It's time to rebuild your life. Don't do it for nobody else. Do it for yourself. No more detrimental mistakes, only growth from here on. I need you to remember the one thing that struggle gives you in life. It gives you the opportunity and the strength to rebuild your life. I need you to walk away today knowing that you had an opportunity to rebuild yourself into what you wanted to be a long time ago. It's your time now. It's your turn. Thank you for tuning in to Real Talk with Reginald D. If you enjoyed listening to Real Talk with Reginald D, please rate and review on Apple Podcasts. See you next time.